It's a huge privilege and honor to have one of the finest music composers in the Indian film industry, Mr. Nadeem Saifi, one half of Nadeem-Shravan. He's joining us from Dubai right now. Nadeem bhai, बहुत-बहुत स्वागत आपका Bollywood Hungama पे.
Thank you very much, Shahryar. And I think it's also a huge honor for me for having been interviewed with a person of your caliber. And I'm very pleased to be here on Bollywood Hungama today.
Okay, Nadeem bhai, you're back with your as a solo music composer with Ishq Forever. एंड गाने बहुत पसंद किए जा रहे हैं और हमने जो आपका टीज़र डाला था अभी इंटरव्यू का, तो उसमें बहुत से लोग ने कमेंट्स भी डाले हैं दैट दे आर लाइकिंग द सॉन्ग्स वेरी मच एंड दे आर वेरी हैप्पी टू हैव यू बैक एंड दे आर वेरी हैप्पी फॉर दिस इंटरव्यू एज वेल. कैसा लगता है आपको, आपके सरजमीन पे आपको इस तरीके की मोहब्बत आपके लिए लोगों के दिल में है?
देखिए, ऑनेस्टली शहरियार, यही मोहब्बत जो लोगों की है दैट हैज मेड मी survive through this horrible period of 19 years,
Right.
And the period of exile has been extended for 19 years now, and it's only the love of the people. Whenever I'm on the street, in the mall, in a wedding, or in a party, or wherever on this, if I'm walking around, people come up to me, give me that same love which was there, and that has made me feel that I'm really loved by people. That's what's made me to carry on with my life, in a very normal manner.
Nadeem bhai, what do you think are the lessons that life has taught you?
I think great lessons, of course, to learn. one of the lessons is that one has to be very much within oneself. One should not trust people. One should not. We are in different times altogether. Times like earlier days were much more. I would say better. The quality of people, and I think now the quality is deteriorating as the standard of living is deteriorating and as our environment is deteriorating. So I feel that. Personally, there's so many lessons. It's going to take a whole interview if I try and tell you. The kind of things I've learned in these last 19 years is unbelievable.
Right.
I try and pass on this to my son. Don't do this, don't do that, and he keeps on telling me, please, your 10 commandments.
Right. Okay. Nadeem bhai, अगर if we talk about the music of Ishq Forever, काफ़ी जो एक मेलोडी आपकी जो एक मखसूस मेलोडी आपकी थी and people used to like that very much. कुछ हद तक मॉडर्न किस्म के अरेंजमेंट्स आपने उसमें मिक्स करके and मिनिमलिस्टिक जो आपकी खासियत है, you've presented that. Could you please tell us something about the music of Ishq Forever?
See, particularly in Ishq Forever, I had a very tough decision to make. It was of a combination of melody with the current environment, the very, very modern thing. I think we're going modern to a point where we're going berserk. There is no kind of stoppage to it. It's like a wild horse, and we're going wilder by the day. So in order to hold those two together, I had a real problem, in trying to strike a balance. This being my first film,
Right.
and मुझे ये देखना था कि मैं where am I going to strike to the audience? Where they're going to love the music. What is it that they want from me? So you see, so this Ishq Forever is more or less like a search. Honestly speaking, it's like a search for me as to where I'm going to really strike my style for the current youngsters. Of course, the other half, 50% of the Indian audience is already in love with my style of work, and they are very much, they've stuck to me for the last 25 years. And going by this Shahryar, the way this song, the Dheere Dheere Se Meri Zindagi Mein Aana, which has been composed by us. Of course, it's a Nadeem-Shravan song, but we've not been given the credit, unfortunately. And going by that song, and it's done about nearly 110 million hits to it. It just goes to show that, our songs are still as popular or maybe more popular than before, you know. So our songs are being remixed, you know, and they're being rehashed and they're being sort of sold all over again, you know. So the 110 people cannot be wrong. So I feel that somewhere on the line I've found the strike in between the kind of how should I say style I should be adopting from now on.
इश्क फॉरएवर में विच इज योर फेवरेट सॉन्ग?
इश्क फॉरएवर में गाने तो मुझे बहुत से पसंद है, सभी पसंद है एक्चुअली, बट मेरा फेवरेट गाना वो है जो बिल्कुल सोचा ना, प्यार मुझे तुमसे ही जाने कब हो गया, सन बाय राहत जी, वेरी गुड सॉन्ग।
राइट, सो एनी सॉन्ग फ्रॉम इश्क फॉरएवर, नदीम भाई, अगर आप हमारे ऑडियंस को अगर आप सुनाना चाहें प्लीज, एनी सॉन्ग दैट इज क्लोजेस्ट टू योर हार्ट।
बिल्कुल सोचा ना, बिल्कुल समझाना, कैसे ये सब हो गया, बिल्कुल सोचाना, बिल्कुल समझाना, कैसे ये सब हो गया, प्यार मुझे तुमसे ही जाने कब हो गया, हो प्यार मुझे तुमसे ही जाने कब हो गया।
नदीम भाई, आपकी क्या राय है जो जिस तरीके से आजकल म्यूजिक, आज का प्रेजेंट म्यूजिक जो जिस तरीके से आ रहा है, आपको क्या आपकी फीलिंग्स हैं उसके बारे में?
देखिए शहर म्यूजिक का ऐसा है कि फिल्म जो है अच्छा भी म्यूजिक आ रहा है और बहुत ज्यादा खराब भी म्यूजिक आ रहा है, तो अच्छे की जो है वो तादाद कम है और खराब की ज्यादा तादाद है. In the sense, some really rubbish songs are being made, you know. And I don't know how the producers and directors can even pass those songs, you know, in order that they should come to the audience. I'm very surprised, you know, the kind of caliber some of our directors and producers are, you know. But at the same time, in the same breath, there are some very nice songs being done as well. There are talented composers. The only thing lacking is that consistency. Consistency नहीं है. एक दो गाने दे दिए, पता नहीं अगर खुद बनाते होंगे या कहीं से लाते होंगे, I do not know that. But उसके बाद फिर एक गाना भी दूसरा आता नहीं है और ना वो स्टाइल में आता है. तो it sort of says a lot about things, you know. But at the same time, we in India have a lot of talent. It is only to be tapped. Music companies need to encourage, you know, to get the right people onto the foray.
Absolutely.